Hello everyone, welcome to the Geek, but I'm Penge, and we have returned to Project Highrise and the Penge Spire, which is very spiry and is going to look a bit different since the end of the last one. So this will kind of all look the same, but if we climb up and keep climbing, it's full. Not this bit. Ignore this bit here. Don't look at that bit. I can't make you not look at that bit. There. Don't look. There you go. This bit's full of lovely offices and things and stuff. So yeah, the plan was last time to obviously fill out all of this office space, which is now done, and it took bloody ages. It took so long to fill it all in, because there were so many offices, and the normally at midnight every day it refreshes who wants to move in, and these big offices it sometimes refreshed 1, sometimes 0 people, so you had to run the little advertising campaigns to get people interested. But unfortunately, they take 12 hours to run, so it's half a day, and sometimes they would only come back with 3 or 4 results. So you'd have to keep doing it, day after day after day, which is why I have an obscene amount of money, because time has just been ticking over a lot. So yes, a lot of things have changed. We did have some issues. There were some problems, because when I put these in, I put this floor in and filled it with lovely, shiny things. So there's restaurant, there's a cafe, and a middling-sized restaurant, and yeah, I had to put some more of these in. People were whinging, they wanted more limo and helicopter services. I haven't got a helicopter landing pad, so I don't know where the helicopter goes. Does it just land outside? I don't know. But when I put these extra restaurants in, other restaurants, really far away, all the way down here, suddenly started whinging at me. And indeed, some of them moved out. There was one here that just decided to leave. He just left. He just went, nah, I'm gone. Bye-bye. Because our regular customers are going elsewhere. So we're turning a massive profit, a giant profit. And there are loads of regular customers, and they were in a good area, and foot traffic was good, and blah, blah, blah. But they decided to just leave. So then, because the restaurants were leaving, and various other ones left as well. I think that one left, possibly, as well. Was it Steve's? Or one of these left. I don't know. I swear one down here left. Or another one, maybe one of the, I can't remember. Another restaurant left as well. But then because those restaurants leave, these places then say, oh, there's not enough posh places to go and eat. So then offices started moving out. So I had to do a bit of a rejig of everything. So in finance land, in the boring world of monies, restaurants pay sod all. Restaurants are lovely and cheap for people, so they don't move out, because there was a bit of an exodus going on, which did impact my prestige. Yeah, -7 from move-outs. Loads of them moved out. Loads and loads. Back maybe up to 10. Just because I lost a couple of restaurants. All these just went, and they just went. But, oh, good. Thanks for your loyalty, fellas. Good job. So yeah, so that was one thing I did. Another thing I was discussing of doing was all the services. I realised you can put the services underground. But I've decided not to get rid of the services that are already in the tower itself, that are above ground. It would just be too complicated. It's going to be too complicated, too difficult to fit everything in these gaps, because I've put artwork and blah-de-blah in. So I'm going to leave them there, but any new services go under the ground. And I have created a little formula for this. So the services are 3 different sizes. These are services that are big, whatever they're called. They're called office services? Support services, yes, business support services. These are 12, so these are the big ones. These are the big expensive ones down here that are like that. So fitness and health and security, the wide ones, they take up 12. So fortunately, the gap between these 2 lifts is 24. So 2 of those fit in there quite nicely. So that's good, and we can cope with that, and it's fine. Also, the same happens here. So there's 12, so they fit in here quite nicely. So the 2 side by side. There's a little minor difference. We've got a little coffee shop. So one of the other sizes of a service, the smaller, cheaper ones, is 5 tiles wide. So because this is 24, we can obviously fit 4 of those plus 4 for a coffee shop. All the guys in these services were whinging about not being able to go anywhere nearby for coffee. So I put that in, and yeah, they seem to be doing rather well, because then they pay $23 a day. Yeah, they're making quite a lot of money. So yeah, you should be bloody happy. But then I did this. It was getting very complicated, and there's a lot of services required by everybody. Everyone, particularly security services and IT services, just kept running out. So this space here, I think it's 52 wide or something like that. So these are 9. These are 9. These are the middling services. So IT services, file storage, caterers, that kind of thing, are 9 wide. So we have 3 of them, which makes 27. Plus 5 of those, the smaller services, which are 5 each, which makes 52. I find maths is still correct. And it all fits in nicely with no gaps. So it did require some rejigging of lifts and such, but no one's going to come down here anyway. This is kind of service land. And this bit is going to be reserved for services for the residents. And as you can see, I have... Oh yeah, I put another shop in here as well. And I've been filling the gaps in with these, which I believe is a prudent use of them. I think it's a good use of a gap. To fill it up with the power things, because nothing else really fits underground. You can't put offices and stuff underground, which is a bit annoying. So, yeah, so I've been filling in with those, because that is useful. We need those. In fact, we're going to need some more soon, particularly phone we're going to need. And, yes, the new plan for the apartments is in. Look at the shiny apartment plan. So this is going to be today's job, putting apartments in. So, yeah, we'll see if it works well or not. It might be rubbish. It might all go horribly wrong, this plan. So yeah, so I've done up to that floor there, which is floor 11, I think, is it? Something like that. Up to there, we're going to have this. So we're going to have this sort of middling kind of apartment, kind of 1-bedroom apartment on its own in that column. 2 of them there, side by side. Another one there, and then 2 of the small, tiny studio apartments. Now, obviously, we're going to do the more luxury apartments because I'm not bothered. I don't want to have basic ones because that's just silly because I don't pay enough. I might as well have that and do the more luxury and make it a nice luxury tower for people to live in. So I'm going to need to go through and see what services they need in, because they say need a handyman, a plumber, and a laundromat. And the bigger ones probably say something similar. Handyman, plumber, laundromat, housekeeping. So I'm going to need to put all those services in here as well. So hopefully this will fit. If not, I don't really know what I'm going to do to fill the gaps in. But we'll see. Also, yes, along here, all the things are in. All the little communal areas are in. So they're all on the edge. And some of them look different as well. I didn't realise they were quite similar. That one's got a dartboard. A little dartboard. And this one, yeah, smoking inside. No, thank you very much. Stop it. Go outside. There's a little plaza area there. Go to the plaza area. Smoke around that. You dangerous buggers. Even there's an open fire just there, I suppose. And, yeah, some drink. Just everyone just getting sloshed at lunchtime. Jolly good. Anyway, so yes, that goes up to that floor. So the residential stuff goes up to this floor of that particular plan. Then we have branched it out into something a bit different. So we're doing this. So we are then having bigger apartments. So look, a 2-bedroom apartment. We can't have a 2-bedroom luxury apartment just yet because we haven't got any luxury apartments at all. So once I've got all these luxury apartments in, that will become available and I'll be able to fill that up. So that's the same. That's still the 1-bedroom apartment because it fits really nicely in that gap. That's now a 2-bedroom apartment, tiny studio, another 2 2-bedroom apartments going all the way up. And then we're going to get to here and we'll have to decide what we want to do. And yeah, we've still got the question of these gaps. Some of them I've put shoe shines in because we didn't have shoe shines over there. So these ones have got shoe shines in, so there's no point putting another one in because that's a waste. And it's sort of cheating, I suppose. So yeah, I don't really know what to put in those yet. It might just be a load of art stuff. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, and I filled that in as well. This is all full of art, so I can't fit anything else in there now. Oh, lovely hat. Evelyn, visitor from the city. Oh, come and enjoy the art, Evelyn. Have a little look round. So yeah, so that's all full of art and it looks lovely and stuff. So yes, good. So yeah, it is time to crack on with putting some of these apartments in. So yes, what was it again? I've completely forgotten. Handyman, plumber, laundromat, housekeeping. Okay, so we've never put these in before. So I don't quite know what to do. So handymen, how wide are they? Right, is it going to be similar to before? 5, so they're 5. They are, how wide are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're 9. Oh my goodness, and the other one's 12. Dry cleaning is 12, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. And floral arrangement services. Tailoring? Honestly? Okay, fine. Dog sitting, personal training. Right, yoga services. Oh, they're 12, are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, right, so they're all different sizes. There's all different weird, crazy sizes going on. Okay, let me count how much space we've got on here. I need a pen. I need a pen and paper. I'm not very good at numbers. I need a pen and paper, and I shall work out spacing. Hang on. Okay, so it doesn't look like anything is going to fit as well as this does, because this is sort of very conveniently built for all the office functions. Now, there's going to be significantly less residents. I'd say it's sort of a third residents to 2/3 offices-ish. So I would say that it would be better if we took out this bank of lifts. I don't think we need that bank of lifts anymore. I don't think they're required. So let's just get rid of those lifts. And that gives us an extra 3 squares to play with under here. So that top row, I don't know what to do with that yet because it doesn't really fit much. So here there's different combos of things. So yeah, the different widths of those units for residents are 5, 9, 10 and 12. So there's a few different combos we can have, because this is 26 tiles wide. So nothing really fits nicely into 26. It's annoyingly 1 short. It would have been nice if I could put 3 9s across it for 27, but alas, I cannot. However, while I was doing that, I did have a thought that over here, I do have another gap. I don't know how wide that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ah, goodness me. Or if I take those lifts out, because yeah, people can get into that lift and go up. So if I take those lifts out, hello, what are my guys doing? Everything on the ground floor is rotting and falling apart. Hello, can you go and do the job, please? Go and renovate these now, because no one wants to go into the shop with the mouldiest walls in the land. Why would you want to eat there? Come and eat our delicious rotting wallpaper that's dropping into your pizza. Nom 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 nom, delicious. Sorry, minor distraction, but yes, it'd be nice if they hurried up. I also completely forgot there was little caterers just there. I shall get rid of them. Could not dispose of our trash yesterday. Need more trash bins on the floor. Do they need bins? Do caterers need bins? Oh, right. Janitors. God, I'm so easily distracted. Yes, and see, look, the beauty of it, you can just go, yeah, 2 janitors. Yeah, so we might be able to use that possibly as another 3 squares. So now I've completely forgotten how wide it was. So yeah, I don't think we need janitor cupboards any further down. We'll go along here for now. We'll think about that over there later. I don't think there's a particular pressure for that now. One thing I also need to mention is I spent a good lump of time was spent doing this. So the whole tower, it doesn't really show very well, I don't think, when you zoomed out. The whole tower has got electricity. It's got phone. It's got cable TV for no discernible reason, because the offices, not all of them need it. It's got all of it's got water, and all of it's got gas. And that took bloody ages. It took so long. God, my lifts are falling apart, aren't they? That's what all the janitor guys are. They're mending the lifts. Chop chop. Yeah, so yeah, it's been busy. Oh, and I moved these around a bit as well to make that a nice block, and then put these down here because otherwise there were gaps and it was annoying me. So that fits nicely, and then we'll do something with these down here. So yeah, so back to our services for the residents before they move in, because otherwise they'll go, I'm not moving in because you haven't got someone to iron my cat's trousers or whatever the hell they're whinging about that day. Yeah, we're going to have space to put some stuff in, but then there's going to be little gaps of either 2 or 3 at the end. So we're going to have to fill that up with sort of power service units, these sort of things, whether it's power or water or whatever, because it all goes the right way. It just, I don't really want to use too many of them. Oh my god. So that shop is also falling apart. That restaurant's falling apart. That place is falling apart. What are my guys doing? Renovation already scheduled. Could you hurry up and do it a bit quicker? Because that looks terrible. On the electronics, don't let the mould get... It's on the really modern telly. Wow. Look at that aerial. God, yes. Oh, look. Wow. It's like an Amstrad emailer. That'll be consigned to history. Yeah, so let's put some of these services in then. Yeah, I'm not going to do the top row just now. So this row, I'm theorising we can have a 9, a 9 and a 5. Or we can have 3 5s and a 9. So they wanted handyman. So let's drop a handyman in. In fact, let's drop 2 in. Let's do... In fact, we're going to have lots of them, aren't we? Let's do 3. Let's do 3 rows of the same thing. Wrong button. Wrong button. You moron. Plumbers. I said they wanted plumbers. So 3 plumbers. And now I have entirely no brains. I can't remember what they wanted. Handyman, a plumber, a laundromat, and housekeeping. So how big are laundromats and housekeeping? Right, laundromats are the same size. So laundromats, 3 of those. And housekeeping are a bit bigger. So yeah, so that fits quite nicely. That's 5, 5, 5 and 9. And then that leaves us with a space for 2. So we can put a little power or gas sort of main thing in the end there, which is fine. So we'll drop that in, we'll drop that in, we'll drop that in. And that should suffice for our residents. This is exciting because we've not seen these before. So handymen, plumbers with obligatory piping. Wow, I like this. Everything's very orangey in residential land. Okay, so they've got kind of a big hammer, obviously, yeah, and a ladder and stuff. That's good. They've got wrenches and a hammer again to smack the toilet apart. Good. Yep, iron and laundromat-y things. Good. And what's in that little box up there? I don't know. And, yeah, a nice home cleaner, as it calls it up there. Which is, yeah, that's okay. So, I think now might be the time to put in some apartments. Let's start with this one. Oh, this is exciting. Yep, so they're all in. They've got trash bins on the same floor. Bosh. Let's see what happens. What does it look like? Let's speed it up. Come on. Come on, Builder Man. Come on, Builder Man. But hello. There you are. Show us. Oh, look. In come all the people. Who are you? Which one do you work at? Elizabeth the plumber. Diane the plumber. Ronnie the caterer. Oh, right. He's already in. Come on, you. What's your name? Come on, Marsha. Get on with it. Show me my apartment. Yeah, yay! So we've got a luxury apartment. So now actually might need to tell someone to move in. Another thing I did was contracts because I didn't have any signed. So I thought, might as well sign 2. So yeah, so I need to get 50 new residents in and I need to get 10 studio apartments, which they're already designed. I just need to get someone to move in. The apartment is ready. We're waiting for the new residents to move in. And the air is noisy. Too noisy. Well, tough. In fact, do you know what I'm going to do for apartments? Let's drop your rent as well to 70 because I'm not short of money. I'd rather they didn't move out rather than anything else. So let's fill up this column up to here with luxury apartments. Let's do that because that's fun. There we go. So luxury apartments all the way down. 420 each time. That's not a problem. I have much of the monies. So we'll do that. And we'll get people moved in. So how do they move in? Oh, they're in. They're in. They're in. Hello, who lives here? Anyone? Do you want to move in? Oh my goodness, look at all these people. In come the hordes. The service people. File storage. Home cleaners. Computer IT. You don't look like an IT person, Shirley, but okay. You dress like some sort of weird Victorian maid, but yeah, okay. File storage. Commercial printers. Yeah, okay, good. Where's the person that lives in here? I thought they might be in their apartment. Oh, you? Oh, no, you're the cleaner. Okay. Right, I'm a bit confused. Oh, look, they've got different graphics for the building bit of it. So you can see they've got their telly in there and stuff, and the chairs and things they're going to put in. And they're like ceiling tiles or whatever. That's quite nice. Right, well, let's... Oh, you. Do you live here? Do you live here? No, you're a visitor from the city. Who lives in this apartment? Who lives here? I genuinely don't know who lives there then. I'm confused. But okay, lots of apartments. Let's zoom out and get everybody into these apartments. Let's wait until they're all full. Okay, maybe apartments are harder to fill than offices. But, excitingly, look, there's people in here. Some of our first proper residents who are actually in. Who are drinking wine and reading the newspaper. Hello. Yep, someone just wandering through. Ah, Darlene and Peter. Darlene, he needs a quick break. Well, you're reading the paper, so good for you. Go and look at your weird horse statue thing. And another one of these awful pictures. So, yeah, you're in. So, Darlene and Peter. Welcome, Darlene and Peter. Hello to you. So, it does count that that's full, even though there's no actual people in there. There's no actual people models in there. Yeah, they are somehow there. I don't know. They've logged as an apartment resident because there's 4 of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and do the rest of the apartments on here, the big apartments, and then we'll look at the little ones in a bit. But let's do all the big ones, and then hopefully people will start moving in when there's more of them. I don't really know how it works, but yeah, let's go and fill all these in. Right, so they're all set. They're all set to be built, furnished, I suppose, because they're built. It just needs to have the stuff put in it. So let's look at these then. So again, we want to do the same. So we want luxury studio apartments, and they are quite happy that the handyman, the plumber, and the laundromats are in. They've got electric, cable, water, and gas all plumbed in. And yeah, well, let's populate those as well. Why not? All luxury studios. So yeah, let's go all the way to the bottom with these. Right, so they're all full, so let's speed time on a great deal and see if anyone moves in. Oh, they're in. There they are. Hello, you two. Right, who are you? My real first people who moved in are Donna and Eddie. Eddie and Donna. Yes, hello, Eddie and Donna. Welcome to the Penge Spire. You're in a fairly good place, aren't you? You're in a very good spot. Oh, hello. Ah! That's a very annoying bench. Does it do that every time you sit on it? What does it do if I look at this hedge? Oh, good. What about if I brush past this tree? Yeah, that'd freak me out. The flower shop's looking a bit knackered, everyone. Can you go and do the flower shop, please? Yeah, so I've obviously settled them up. So yeah, let's just hurry time along until they are all full. So they're all actually built and yeah, in place. And I don't quite know how we make people move in. I mean, the rent's quite low, so yeah, let's just get them all done. Maybe we need the people to move into the small ones first before the big ones fill in properly or something. I don't know. Let's get them all finished. Oh, thinking about it momentarily, I'm going to get my contract done, aren't I? Because I'm going to have built 10 studios. So there we go. Whoa, 1,000. That will be useful. Okay, well, I can pick another contract at least. So let's have 1-bedroom apartments. Since you did so well getting those studio apartments built, how about adding some 1-bedroom units? I think I might be able to manage. The Department of Housing will be grateful if you can build 16 of them. Hooray, go me. God, I'm brilliant. Why can't I do posh pads? So I can't do that because I haven't done residential potential, which is this one, which is slowly working. Fit for families, and families first. That's a new slogan being kicked around at the Department of Housing. Couples and families provide for a stable and growing residential base, and they pay more taxes. The city would like 20 2-bedroom units, if you can. Pays 20 grand, 2 grand up front, 8 grand completion, and 1 prestige. Well, I can't pick posh pads, so yeah, have that. That's a bit of variety. Ooh. Ooh. I always forget I can scroll up and down. Well, these will be done soon. That'll be done, I'm sure, at some point soon. 10 influence. Oh, good. That will come in useful. I've just thought, what if I could use some of my vast quantities of buzz for apartments? Increase satisfaction for... Or I want people to come and join me rather than anything else. Take on an extra contract. I don't really care about that. I wanted an apartment one which said, hey, come and live here because it's brilliant. No, there isn't one, is there? There's not a add placements, infrastructure operating costs, increased stuff for residents for stores and stuff, and that's for offices. Yeah, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? Because these are all a bit irrelevant, really. I'm not that bothered about all these sort of things. That will be useful when there's people in. Well, all right, let's speed time on and let's see if people move in eventually. Because these offices are all, these apartments are going to be built. So let's see how slow it is before people move in. And then I might need to see quite why it's so slow. Hello, what's your name? Herbert. Herbert. Hello, Herbert. Welcome to the Penge Spire. I'm glad you're with us. Please stay. Okay, yep, let's speed time on and see how many people actually move in. So, whilst they very, very slowly fill in, someone else has moved into one of those and a couple of people up here. I think it was Peggy and Bobby have moved into these. Good news, city's economy is really heating up. So vacancy rates are low and tenants are paying higher rents. I'm not so bothered. But look! Look, there are many issues. So, this is all to do with IT services. We need more IT people. But unfortunately, that means that if I put them in here, it breaks my lovely pattern of things. We might need an extra floor. Or certainly an extra bit of floor. Let's put in... Nah, stop leaving gaps. Let's do that to there for now. We don't need it all the way across. One thing I did notice, let's pause it here. So, on that bit there, So this is my building. I can't build any... Look, I can only build it beside my lot boundaries. You might be able to use a civics consultant to extend your lot's height cap, but there's nothing about width. So I can't expand any wider than that. Yeah, it says building width 148 tiles, maximum width 180 tiles. How do you propose I do that then? I don't know if that's a bug or what, or if there's something I've missed out on. I don't think I've unlocked all of these contract things from the consultants even. I've not got anything in there that I can do anything with. So I don't really understand, unless it's something to do with this, unless it's something weird to do with sky bridges and things, but I definitely can't build outside there, and I can't use that to build any wider. So yeah, I genuinely don't understand how I'm supposed to do that, but there we go. Yeah, let's drop a couple of those in. Oh no, that's a posh lift. That's a different lift. Let's do that and speed time on, and the buildy people can go and fill this bit up. And yeah, let's drop those cupboards in actually as well, the wiring closet thingies. Yeah, I'll admit this bit of the game here, doing the wiring, is quite tedious because it takes that long to drag it over, and partly this is my fault because I don't need to do this. I don't need to wire everything up with everything, but oh, there's a bit missing. There's a bit in my brain that just says I can't not have it all done, because there were points in the past where I've gone, hey, right, let's put a special office in here. It was a media office, I think, and they didn't have sufficient telly stuff, and yeah, it didn't. They moved out because I didn't have cable telly wired in because I'm silly. So oh, I've missed a bit. So yeah, I just thought I'd wire everything into everything, plumb every option into the whole of the entire grid. It's not like it costs anything particularly. It's not like it costs loads. So yeah, if anything does happen, I can just go, right, good, yes. It's all plumbed in. It doesn't matter. Oh, janitor services are also insufficient. Right, computer and IT bods. Yeah, you guys keep the building running. There we go. 2 of you. And then janitor services may also be insufficient. So let's drop another janitor service in. Is anything else insufficient while we're looking through? Nope, everything else looks fine. Okay, we've got 10 apartment residents now. Okay, I foresee this being a bit slower than expected. What should we put on this floor? We've got a space of whatever it was. What was it? 20. If that was whatever it was, 26, 24. So I could put 2 of the... Oh no, it's -3, isn't it? Oh, that's a bit annoying. 23. So I could put a 12 and a 9 in. So let's get... if I could press the right button, it would certainly help. Let's get one of these in. What about a wealth advisor service? I don't care that it costs 250 a day and I'm not using it yet. But yeah, oh no, they're 10. No, they're the weird ones that are 10 wide, aren't they? It's these. Personal training. So a daycare centre. That's nice. So let's drop that in. Just there. Because that's lovely and wholesome and family. Family goodness. And then on the same floor, let's have dry cleaning, shall we? No, let's not have dry cleaning. Because that doesn't fit. Have I done the math wrong? Probably have. I've pressed the wrong button again. Good lordy lord. Yeah, okay. Are they the wrong size? Have I done that completely wrong? Do they fit? Yeah, that fits with a gap of 1, which is a bit annoying. Okay, so I can't do that. Let's put in a 9 then, which is one of those, I believe. No, that's 12. Okay, I'm confused now. They must be 9. Don't want dog walking at the top. We can get off. Dry cleaning, that's probably a bit more useful. Oh, goodness me. Right, I'm all confused as to the size of everything now. I thought everything was a little bit more straightforward. Let's find something that bloody fits. But not that, because that leaves a gap of 1, and I can't fill a gap of 1 with anything. That is entirely pointless. I might have to knock down the school. I might have to knock that down and start again, because that was too big. That was too big. Okay, yeah. What do we want to put in? I thought they were all the same size. So dry cleaning are all 12, are they? Is that how big that is? Crikey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Which should leave me with 9, shouldn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, there's a space of 23. I don't know what my maths was then. Ah, that's annoying. 23. So it should be a 12 plus a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm confused. No, because that's 21. Oh, my math is absolutely awful. Okay, let's somewhat embarrassingly demolish the daycare. So no children, no fun. Get out, kids. We don't want you here. The apartments are very slowly filling up. They take a long time. I like that the people are running around actually doing stuff in the apartments, yet no one's in them. Okay, right. Let's try and do this better then. So we've got a space of 23 to fill. So could I have 4 things that are 5, or I could have something that's 10, and then 2 5s. That would make sense. So something that's 12, no, something that's 10, 2 5s, and that leaves a nice gap of 3. Or 2 10s. I could have things that are 2 10s wide, and that leaves 3 for like a power unit or something. So how wide is health advisor? Is you 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, let's have you, a wealth advisor. Yeah, because that's useful. That's helpful for the peoples. And yoga. Let's have a pretentious yoga type thing at the top. There we go. That might make people move in as well. I don't know if I'm supposed to encourage them to move in or if it just takes a long time. I don't know if I'm supposed to advertise or what. I assume not. But they're not. They're all very empty at the minute, aren't they? No one is moving in. So, yeah, I don't really know what to do. But I can put the luxury apartments in, which is nice. They want dog walking services. Jeez. Walk them yourselves. And then, yeah, we're going to fill those up because I'm going to do it now because otherwise I'll forget. So let's have, what are we running low on? Let's go and check our actual supply services. So water, 64. Gas, 77. Electric, 78. Cable will be 55. Phone. So we need them all, essentially. There's none that we're particularly abundant on anymore. Okay, well, let's have 3 different ones then. Let's have power there. Let's have 4 different ones. Phone, there. Cable TV, there. And water, there. There we go. So it's filled the space with useful things. So, good. Right, dog walking. Let's pop a dog walking service in. How wide is dog walking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it fits nicely under one of those. Okay, let's drop one of them in. And then let's put one of those in. Dog walking service is not built yet, so that might be a bit sad. I'll wait till it's built. Oh, it's built. Yay! Why does dog walking services need such a big room? Because surely they just walk the dog and bring them back. Do they need tables? What's this? What is this? Some sort of dog bath. They're not washing them as well, they're walking them. Dog walkers and groomers to help out busy dog owners. Right, no pets. No, I'm not allowing pets now. No pets. Pets are gone. Bye-bye pets. You're too expensive. Yeah, luxury apartment then, please. Let's see what a luxury apartment looks like. Is it as orange as all the other ones? Still got a big telly. Come on, Clarence. Yes, we've got the A-team on this one. Let's have a look. Picture of Audrey Hepburn in the corner. Some kids stuff. That looks like a kid's room to me. There's an alarm clock and a cup. All the alarm clock up there is a bit harsh. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. You have to actually get it. Look, Mum and Dad literally lean over, smack their alarm clock and go, "Bleh," start ringing, and then fall back to sleep. And someone's in. Someone's moved in. Someone's moved in. Mum and Dad, don't smoke in your bedroom. Mum and Dad, I'm sorely disappointed in you. And the entire layout of the room just changed because now there's not a children's room anymore. And it's not up on a cupboard. Well, that's weird. So I just furnished it in one way and they've changed it to be another way. Okay. Right. Okay, fine. Yeah, good. Jolly good. Okay, well, seeing as someone moved into that very quickly, let's do this whole column as those. One thing I have noticed is as I go up the floors, it becomes more expensive to decorate a room, which to me doesn't make any sense. I don't get, that costs 393, that costs 395 to decorate the room in the same way. So I don't know why. Is it some sort of height-resistant paint on the walls or something? I don't know why a room just there just here is $2 more to furnish in exactly the same way than it is just here. But there we go. Right, let's speed things on and see if people move in, particularly when all those are done. Okay, so I filled these in as well. Uptake seems to be slow still. A couple of people have moved into these big ones, but yeah, and one person's moved into this little studio one. But yeah, nothing's still happening. It's not really working very well. So let's fill all these in, because my contract is not to fill those apartments, it's to simply build them. So if I just go through and do this and fill all these up with luxury apartment things, yeah, these are $5 more expensive per floor for the special height resistant tiles or whatever the reason is. So if I go and fill all those in, I should get that contract done, and then I can look at the other contracts, which in all likelihood I've probably done. If they're to do with retail, I'd probably say build a shop. Yeah, I kind of managed a shop already, so that should go biddle-a-doo in a second. Hey, thank you, $8,000, lovely. So yes, these ones, a bit of variety and retail desert. So let's look at retail desert, because it looks like it's probably very easy. The area around your building is a bit of retail desert. There isn't much activity, and the city thinks that the neighbourhood is ripe for development. To see if they're right, they'd like to build 4 small stores. Hooray, go me. Galleria. On a recent trip out of town, a commissioner on the Planning and Development Committee was at a meeting in a building with a lovely mall inside of it. Now he wants one of those in his own town. Can you help by adding a variety of 3 medium stores and creating a nascent Galleria shopping centre for him? If he's going to use the words nascent Galleria shopping centre, I don't think I want to, but I think I can probably do that. Hurrah! Shopping showcase. The city is very pleased with retail development thus far. I imagine it is. I would like to make your building the city's preeminent shopping destination. To do that, you'll need to add a variety of 3 large stores to your retail portfolio. Yay! God, I'm good at this. Luxury boutiques. Create a shopping mecca with an array of luxury stores. Now, I think I have 4. I don't know how many it's going to ask me to do. No, that many. Good. Right, so I've got that. Okay, well that's that finished then. A bit of variety. The city recently took a survey of commuters, and a major gripe seems to be a lack of diversity in food offerings. Can you help out by adding a place that serves breakfast, a place that serves lunch, a place that serves lunch place, in fact it says, and a place that serves coffee? I think I can just about manage that. Oh look, I'm good. Beyond fast food, small food court stores are well and good for the workaday crowd, but they do little to attract visitors from other parts of town. The Department of Planning and Development would like to see more people visit this area and spend their money here. Assist them with a variety of different medium restaurants. Jolly good. Restaurant revolution. The city's Department of Planning and Development has become enamoured by the idea of increasing foot traffic in the area. They feel that one way to do that is to increase the diversity of restaurants and to attract large national chains. They'd be very grateful if you could provide space for large restaurants in your building. Oh, goodness. Glut of gastronomy. Attract the most sophisticated palates in town with the finest restaurants in town. Brilliant. Right, there we go. And I'll have loft life then. Loft life, because I can't have posh pads because I haven't done that yet. So loft living seems to be a trendy thing these days. The city would like to encourage that kind of development. The head of the housing department already has visions of feature stories in urban living magazines. Can you help realise that dream with new loft apartments? Probably. Not right now I can't, but I can shortly. So yeah, I now am literally just sat about waiting for the people to move in. So I assume it just takes time. So I'll leave it running for a bit. I'll keep an eye on stuff to make sure stuff's going. And yeah, I'll just make sure that stuff is still ticking over nicely. Check on the bin status. That's 50%. No. Yeah, so there's plenty of bins, plenty of bin space. They're not full, are they? 20% stored from those. And there's not a floor with loads of people on it. That's got 2 bigger apartments. 0% and 17%. So yeah, I don't think the bins are going to be full. The sort of amount of rubbish, trash as it calls it, in the bins is not an issue, I don't think. So yeah, I shall just leave it running until people slowly move in. I'll come back when it's starting getting toward maybe the actual total of that, perhaps. I'll just leave it until it gets sort of 50 or something. And yeah, I'll just leave it running because I can't really do anything else. There's nothing else to do now. This is the plan. I just want to get that. There you go. It's creeping up already. Just basically get that going up. Oh, oh, oh. But hang on a moment. People have just moved out. Who moved out? Why did you move out? Oh, no, 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 no. Gas, gas, gas. We need gas. We need gas. And we need cable telly, cable telly, cable telly and gas. Cable telly and gas. Oh, no. I spoke too soon. I was being a cocky idiot. Cable TV. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Gas. Gas. Massive gas manifold thing. There, please. Right. How's that looking? 55, 52, 80, 79, 74. Okay, that could have gone horribly wrong, couldn't it? There's me going, yeah, I'll keep an eye on things. Ah. Not enough cable TV. Yeah, that was a balls up by me. Sorry, everyone. Right, they shouldn't be sad anymore because cable TV is back. So let's drop a large office in here and let's get someone back in. I imagine there will be people ready to move in now. Oh, loads of them bloody now. Jeez. Who pays most? Why not? Creative office. Let's have... Hang on, it's going up. Ooh. Ooh, what do I do? Wait. Oh, yeah, that'll do. I'm not too fussed about money, but yeah, it's creeping up. That's weird. Yeah, alright, I'll do. Move in, build them an office, and carry on. No one else moved out, did they? No. Oh, we need some more computer and IT repair. What are you people doing to all your computers? What are you doing to them? Got Moss and Roy down here in the bloody basement working themselves to death. Can you not just use them properly? Okay, drop another one in. Yeah, all the messages clear. Good. Yeah, okay. Yep, so let's leave it and we'll come back when apartment residence is nearly... No, we won't. No, we won't. What's this? We need more home cleaners. We need more home cleaners. And laundromats may also be insufficient. Yeah, there isn't a message telling me that thing on the screen. Okay. Right, housekeeping. Okay, another 2. Do you reckon that'd work? Yeah, why not? Yes, let's drop 2 of those in. Get the builder guys on it. Come on, builder men. There you go. Right, so the messages have cleared. The warnings have cleared, so it must be okay. Yeah, all right, right. Let's try again, he says, suddenly terrified that something else is going to jump out and go, rah, this has gone wrong. Let's try again to see if we can get to 50 residents. Nothing go wrong. No, right, okay, good. I'm leaving it. Yay, there we go. Residential potential. So I've got a slightly measly $1,000. So we can go and pick another contract. So more residents or posh pads. So yeah, I'm going to have to do that, aren't I? So 100 residents, because posh pads, in order to increase the attractiveness of this developing neighbourhood, the city would like to see at least 10 high-end luxury apartments come on the market. They're willing to subsidise construction. So, yeah, that's trickier to do than that, I think. That is literally just leaving this running and it'll just clock up more residents as they move in. So, yeah, let's take that for now. Right, okay, so this floor here... Let's slow time down. This floor here has got something on it here, which is like a jeweler's type thing. So, do I want to make this floor? Because this is going to be the intermediary floor. This is going to be a weird floor where the lifts and stuff change. Because this floor, from up here, we're going to be building different size things, which is going to be these. So, like large 2-bed apartments, which fit nicely in between those. And then we're going to start building loft things. So that's a, what's that? A duplex 2-bedroom apartment, and that's a loft apartment, which is huge. So ideally, we still want those going up the side, these little common areas, because it's quite nice and it slightly reduces the spread of smells and noises. So hopefully all the noises coming over from the office are sort of blocked ever so slightly by that, and the bins as well, the smells from the bins. There's a little bit of proximity, I suppose, a bit of a gap. So, yeah, this is the floor where we're going to have to work out what we want to do with the rest of the upper floors. Because these little apartments now, we don't need these anymore. The contracts are now saying we want high-end luxury apartments and lofts, I believe. So, loft apartments and then probably big apartments. So, probably, we've got those, haven't we? So, a large 2-bedroom apartment and then those. So we need to figure out now the floor plan for the rest. So I still think this lift up here is going to be really useful, because it means I can come up here or they can come up there. Whether there's lifts in the middle, we need at least one, but I'm prepared to drop a lift. So we've got a lift here, and we have a lift here. And if we have one lift in the middle somewhere, with those common areas going up the side, I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going to put the lifts all the way up the side still, because otherwise people will be saying, oh, it takes too long for me to get anywhere, whinging about it. So let's drop the lifts in. Now lifts, I can understand the lifts getting more expensive the higher you go in a building, because it needs more stuff. You're going to need more stuff because the lift is higher up, so you're going to need more lift things. I don't know what goes in a lift. However, this doesn't seem to be getting more expensive. I thought it did. So I'd get that, but I don't get why apartments are more expensive. Right, let's drop the common areas also up. Right, my brilliant builder squad will get to those as soon as I can. So yeah, so if I had one lift then going up the middle now, literally just one lift kind of starting here and going whoosh, they can come either in that lift, they can come into one of these and get into that lift and go up to their apartment. They can go into these lifts, or they can use the lifts on the side. So there's still enough lift for them, as long as it's pretty much in the middle. If it's more to one side than the other, they might get a little bit complainy that there's not enough lifts. But if I put one in the middle, I think it should be fine. So I now need to work out what the plan is for all these. So let me ponder. So we want 2 bed apartments, which are quite long. So let me just put one down in the middle of nowhere, because there's no one moving in. So one of those, then one of those. So if the lift was 3, yeah, see, already we're into grey areas with that. So that and that, then a lift in the middle perhaps. That'd be alright. Lift in the middle, then one of those, and then fill that up with something else. How much is it for one of the... Ah, no, see, I hadn't put a lift on the right, but then no one can get to anything. I think they're important. The lifts on the right are important. You literally come in the building and go in the lift and get to your apartment. So if there was a lift here, 2 of those and one of them, or would you want one of them? Not really, that's too short, and 2 of them is the lift isn't in the middle. So they work really well. So those large duplex apartments work well with the lift being just there, and then you can have the big lofts, luxury loft, which needs loads of bloody things in it, loads of these poncy services. What do they want? Flower arrangers and tailors and stuff. Home decor services. Really? Dog sitting services. Okay. Right, so let me play around and see how this best fits. Okay, right. I've pondered this, and I think it will be best if that was only floor 20 or something. So I think we keep this particular thing going up to floor 20. So this particular pattern. So we'll still have these all going all the way up to there, up to floor 20, up to floor 40. This is floor 40, I believe, just here. So up to here, it'd be lovely if the floor numbers were on the outside, wasn't it? So you can see where you are. Up to that floor, we're going to keep this the same. So these apartments, these little ones here, these things are going to fit in there really nicely because it slots in perfectly, and people don't want to move into them, but never mind. At least I've actually filled the space. That's what counts. So, and we're going to leave that floor blank because that floor is going to be where things are going to change. So this floor here is going to be where the new, maybe the new lift will fit in here. So we might put a shop or something in. This middle floor perfectly fits one of those. So we're going to put those going all the way up to here. So that's sort of 20 odd floors of the special apartment. So let's hike them down to there. And here we could, there's a thing we could do. We could do that and then have a gap of 4 at the end for something. I don't know what I'd use that for. So I think we just keep the same. So we do that, not that again. So we have both of these going up, all the way up. Okay, so let's go and fill that in. So yeah, so that's the plan. We'll have all of these. Apart from I can't press mouse buttons properly because I'm clearly a moron. Which one was it? That one, yeah. So we'll have all of these going all the way up to this particular floor. And then after that, so halfway through the building, we will then change to have the big loft apartments and the massive duplex things and la-di-da. And the logic behind that is that they're going to need loads of the services. So the more I have of those, the more big services I'm going to need down here. And I'm not pushed for space because I can dig into the basement another 5 or 6 floors or whatever. Ooh, more IT services. Oh gosh, and security. Bloody hell. So yeah, so it's not like I'm pushed for space particularly, but I will at some point be needing to put in all of the extra things like dog walking services. So the more I have of the big apartments, the more I'm going to need of the bigger services, of which I'm a little bit pushed for space for. So that's why we're going to floor 40, halfway up the tower at its most. At the minute, obviously that's not halfway, but the tower is only, is it 3/4 of the way up, is it? We're on 55 out of 79, so we've got 23 floors more to go. 56, yeah, sort of, 23, 24 floors. So, yeah, that's why. That's the logic behind that. So I think, yeah, if we did it too soon, then we'd run out of room for everything else in here. We'd need too many big things. So what is this whinging about then? So that's saying plumbing. Okay, plumbing is fine. I can understand plumbing services. So let's get that. So plumbers, yeah, insufficient. Let's drop those in. And whilst we're there, why don't we drop some handymen in? Because I imagine they'll become insufficient at some point. And also a laundromat. Jolly good. Crikey, yes, lots of things flashing off. So what's that? So dog walkers and home cleaners. So these home cleaners aren't sad, but they are. Oh no, they need recycling bins and things on this floor. Okay. So is that the problem? Is that part of their issue? Because they can't do stuff? I don't know. Right, well, let's sort these out because I know how to do these. So security office, yes, security man. Let's drop you in, security man. Where are you? If I can find you. Security services, yay, you're fairly easy to do. IT is not going to be as straightforward because we're going to need more floors. Stop using computers badly, you fools. Okay, let's drag that along. What I don't want to do is I don't want to run out of... I don't understand how this tiles thing is calculated. I don't know if the whole thing... Because I'm allowed to build up to 18,000 tiles or something, aren't I? 15,000 tiles. So I don't know. I want my tower to be 80 floors high. So I don't know if the entire thing, if I filled the whole thing in, is 15,000 tiles. Or if I filled everything up from the top floor where I am now up to the height limit, whether that will be 15,000 tiles and I'm not supposed to fill up the basement. I don't know how that sort of works. I'm unsure. But okay, let's fill this in. Let's do some basement work. Right, and yeah, so while they do that, while the builder guys start working on these bits, which they're not hurrying to do, where are the builder people? They're normally on that like a shop. They're not building anything else, are they? They've built all those buildings. There's nothing for them to do up there. Oh, they're building all these bloody lifts. Of course. Oh, they'll be done soon. It's fine. You can cope without some IT stuff for a short while. So, yeah, this is the worry then. So they can't get rid of their rubbish, basically. So we could put one bin there, but then they need both. They need trash bins. They need trash and recycling bins. However, it only says on the same floor, so there is nothing to stop me putting them over here in this kind of crappy area. And I can also put some services over here as well, so that's good. So I could put them on this floor next to these bins. So how wide, if I put trash, wrong one. If I do that, so if I put that there, oh, hang on a minute, what floor are they on? Why am I doing this so badly? That floor. So we need it to start on the floor above these caterers here. Okay, so these caterers, they might as well go because I don't think they're doing anything. Let's get rid of those caterers, make them go away because they don't actually do anything. I don't think I need that many caterers. If I do, I'll put them over here in the appropriate area where the caterers should go. But I have 3 or 4 of them anyway, I'm quite sure. So, I need to put bins in then. So do I don't want to put bins in, but I don't know if I have enough janitor cupboard things to go under the ground or across the top. All the way up to the top of the tower. So I don't want to put them all the way to the bottom of the basement and then run out, because that would be a bit rubbish. still need security services. What's wrong with everyone? Why do you need to be spied on quite so much, you people? Alright, well, let's nip that in the bud right now by doing this. 1, 2. Yes, that's plenty of security services. How much do you need? Shall I just pop Big Brother in as well? Okay, good. So yeah, so as of that floor, so the floor there, so this one, 2 underneath there, we need bins. So I could, how wide is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, nothing very much is 8 wide in terms of services. But yeah, oh my goodness, all the services are insufficient. All of them are insufficient now. So what if I put wealth advisor? These ones are 10. Excuse me, 10 wide. Right, are these the ones that are 10 wide? Wow, look at everyone pouring into the building. Look at this. Everyone coming in off the bus, presumably. It's a bit strange. Yeah, so I don't... If I have those all the way down the bottom, these don't get dilapidated, do they? These things here don't get run down. None of these kind of wear out. It's only shops and other things that actually run down, that need maintenance from a handyman. So anything below this floor does not need any of that stuff. So I could just put the bins from here downwards, if you like, because that floor there is going to be the last one with restaurants and things on it, and shops and whatever. Yeah, that makes sense. So that floor is the last with those on it. So I could then just put the bins just there. So under here, going all the way down, I could put bins. And I don't think they care where the bins are in proximity to them. I don't think they have to be nearby. I just think they have to be on the same floor. So if I just do that, okay, yay, bins, bins all out the way, and recycle. Oh god, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Yeah, so recycle bins all the way down the side as well. It should suffice. And then how many? What's that gap then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I could then put the big services, so the big expensive ones, like these ones, these daft ones, yoga services and such, home decor. So all those things can go down here, which saves space over on the right for things. So I don't have to bother trying to fit things of a multiple of 10 in, because that's just complicated. So right now, I imagine there is a bit of a crisis going on, because we haven't got enough of anything. We're running out of all the services. Right, IT services still. How many more do you need? 1, 2, 3 more IT services. Run everything over here. Now see, this is what confuses me. This is what puzzles me. So these guys, yeah, fine. These guys, handymen, saying, we got more calls. Is it just because they're newer? So they haven't had time to sort of, not bed in, that's the wrong phrase, but yeah, they haven't had time to be called too much because they're new? I don't know. Okay, well, let's put more of these in there. More handyman. 1, 2, 3 handyman. Let's put in 3 plumbers. 3 plumbers. Let's put in 3 laundromats. 3 laundromats. And let's put in... really? 2 of them and a dog walking service. I'm a little bit begrudging toward a dog walking service, but yeah, okay. Right, yep, let's do that, and they can hurry along, because they're building this. They're doing this underground. They're building a load of bins, which hopefully they should be nearly finished with, I would have thought. Some of them are probably still up here finishing off these bloody lifts that, in hindsight, was a bit silly of me to do all the way to the top, but never mind, that's what we did. So, yeah, hopefully they should be done soon. All these bins and things should be in. It looks like they are. Why are they sad? I'd like to buy a cup of coffee, but where? Just there? You're in a massive bloody tower full of restaurants. Where do you think? Go to a coffee shop, you moron. Okay, so they can build the IT bits. Good. So the IT bits should be now fine. And then you can build these massive hordes of services for everybody. Right, so bosh, 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 bosh. Build all these services. Good. Right. I think, let's check our water. Water's fine. Cable telly's fine. Phones, phone and electric aren't great. Gas is alright. Yeah, gas is alright, cable telly's alright. Water's okay, but electric and phone aren't brilliant. So let's sort that out before we forget. So drop a electric thing in and drop a phone one in. There we go. So let's top that up. So, yeah, I think that is a pretty good place to leave. These are slowly filling up. I thought they'd be a bit quicker to fill up, to be honest. Like the offices kind of instantly go in. I thought they'd be a little bit more prompt. I mean, it is going, slowly but surely. So yeah, I think it's just going to be a case of waiting. We just have to leave it running and wait for them to slowly fill in. I mean, yeah, we've got 65 in now. And that's slowly ticking up. Every so often it's ticking up. So yeah, so it's going to be a case of doing this. So what I might do is, because we're eventually going to need it, and we're going to put services down here. This might as well fill it with services. We're going to need some more bin things, actually. Let's put them in for now. But what I'll do is, I always press the wrong buttons for that, and it irritates the heck out of me. Yeah, what I should do is I should expand the basement properly, and I shall fill the basement. So now my worker people are fine. I'll just fill up the basement with stuff. So the whole basement can be full. So all the way down to floor -20. So basement floor 20. All of that can be full of space. And then that means we don't have to keep adding bits and building bits. We can just get on with it and drop things in as and when we need them. Like now, look. So dog walkers. So presumably some people have moved in who have dogs, and now they want dog walking services. So we're going to have to drop. No. That's really irritating because I've just put it in the wrong place. Dog walking services. I'll try again. Hang on. Yeah, come and clear all the stuff out of the way from the place that was never built. Come on, help me please, because I'm an idiot. Clearly a spanner. In fact, why don't I just put it just there? It's fine. It's still got power and whatever to it. So yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'll dig this bit out, so that'll all be done. Power it all up, put bins and lifts and God knows what else in. That's 53% of bin. That's quite a lot from that floor. And yes, we'll come back to it after that. But I think that's a good part. I think that's a good point to call it a part. We've got residents in. We've got their services in. We've rejigged everything. Oh my God, someone else has messed around with their IT services. How many more IT services do you need? I've got about 400 of them in the building. 1, 2, 3 more IT services. What are you people doing? How are you using your computers so badly? How are you even managing that? And the limousine charter needs more as well, because everyone's awash with bloody limos these days. Yeah, annoyingly, they can't go under the ground, limousine charters. They have to go above the ground. So, what I'll have to do is, I shall fill all that out, and then I shall build another floor or two on top, and pop some limousine charter things on the top as well, because we will need to anyway. And then, yeah, then next time out, we'll start filling these up. So once these are a bit full, once we've got, maybe we'll get to that. We'll get to 100 and then start building these up as well. And then, yeah, then we'll start putting in the big lofts and things. And then it might just be a case then of just, once the basement's done and we've got all that sorted, filling that up and heading toward the sky, toward the upper limit. And then we might be heading toward it being finished, which is weird, because the concept of it being finished is slightly odd, because I've been playing it for really bloody ages. So the fact that it might be done in a part or two is a bit odd. It's quite exciting and I'm looking forward to it, but yeah, there's a long way to go yet. There's a long way to go. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Let's smash this apart. I don't really know what that is. That's a photocopy. I don't like photocopiers. It always go wrong. Take that lamp. I love lamp. Donuts. Who needs donuts? Get off. Stop eating donuts. Why not bring in some fruit once in a while? What about the stuff for people that like savoury food, eh? Ceiling fan. Die. Can I pick up this monitor? Yes, I can. Rah! Destroy. Destroy. That's it, Malcolm. That's it. Yeah, I saw you. I saw you taking my milk. I saw you taking the milk. Yes, I'm on the second golden turd.